U.S. in '76. My father stayed in Iran. My mother took us to San Diego. Growing up, I had a very deep sense of being Iranian in terms of, you know, the spoken language, the culture, the food, Nowruz. To a certain extent, I did not feel a strong connection with the Iranian American community in San Diego, frankly. I felt there was a kind of, how to put it, keeping up with the Joneses among or keeping up with the, you know, Akbaris or something. And I distinctly remember, you know, kind of shying away from that, especially in college. Ended up not having a lot of Iranian friends and getting into things like, you know, rock music and American literature. And then I think what happened is when I left the community in San Diego, I kind of realized what I had missed out on, this real kind of sense of belonging, this sense of connecting to each other. You know, I guess some elements of it were nostalgia. I did end up studying American literature in grad school, but I wrote about immigrant writers. So my dissertation was on turn of the century, 19th to 20th, immigrant writers, and I focused on Jewish American writers, in particular Russian Jews who had come here and looked at their work. And I guess that was kind of a surrogate for me. And that was another thing that I think, growing up, I found these existing American cultural connections that were surrogates for me. My undergrad years, I read a lot of Chicano literature. So this weird mix of, you know, interest in Chicano culture, looking at immigration and immigrant writers, gradually made me realize, oh, I can apply some of these interests and scholarly interests to my own heritage. Rochester Institute of Technology, where I teach, the students have been doing a Persian New Year celebration for the past 4 or 5 years now. And so for me, that's given me the ability to sustain it for myself and to a certain extent pass it down to my daughters. They're 23 and 26. And the 23-year-old finally got around this year to being angry with me for not having spoken Persian in the house more. So that's become a thing now. But on the other hand, what she has done, she's studying ceramics at Rochester Institute of Technology. So she's dealing with clay and pottery, and she discovered this love of ancient Iranian ceramics. And her senior show is coming up next month. And she has done these amazing tiles based on her personal research on Iranian ceramic. And so my daughters wear their Iranianness with pride, and that makes me deeply happy.